everyone. We have a lot to cover in this video, so let's get to it. First off, we'll start off with items I've gotten from the car boot sales. I got this very nice new Hatsune Miku plushie. Very nice, with cat ears, a cat tail. She looks so peaceful and cute. And I got this for €8 because it's relatively new in the markets. Next item I got was a Snoopy plush from the store Butlers. In Malta, we have a store called Butlers, which specializes in tons of different things. But Snoopy is the one thing that's there to entertain the kids. This Snoopy comes with gloves and a hat. That's basically it. The material on the plushie is very nice as well and fairly durable. So I have no problems with it. And even the detail at the back is good, where they gave him a black spot. Next up, we have this Hatsune Miku plushie. Now, this Hatsune Miku plushie, I got it for €20. And if anything, I love it. The uniform is nice and detailed, so are her, wrist brace things or whatever they are. And even more so, the hair is quite nice, although I would prefer the ponytails downward and not upward. It just doesn't look like Miku to me, but at least the expression is cute. Okay, now we've gotten the plushies out of the way. Let's move on to DVDs. So, first DVD I got is Thomas and Friends Happy Little Helpers. This contains a bunch of Season 7 episodes. 3 Cheers for Thomas, not really a winter episode. Percy gets it right. Another one that's not really winter related, but does take place in a winter setting. Edward's Brass Band, no. There's the only thing that's there is a storm. James and the Queen of Sodor, nothing festive about that. Toby's Windmill, a storm, again. Bad Day at Castle Lock, Donald and Douglas get trapped. Snow Engine, Oliver crashes into a snowman, so this is one that fits with the theme of the DVD. And Emily's New Coaches is just Emily's introductory episode. All around, the DVD, it includes most of it includes Season 7 episodes that have nothing to do with the theme of the DVD. Only 1-2 episodes at best. But in any case, it's still a good DVD nonetheless, and a good way to have Season 7 in your collection, and especially if you want to know how Emily came about. Next DVD we have is the Lego Movie. Now, I've always wanted to own this movie on DVD. It includes some special features like fan-made films, top secret submissions, and an Everything is Awesome sing-along. I love this movie because of the fact that it introduced me to Lego, first of all. Second of all, I got into this before I got into Ninjago. Sue me. But still a good movie all around, and I don't mind it in my collection. But we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Those were the items that I had gotten on Sunday. Let's move on to the items I had gotten today. First off, I have gotten this nice Ninjago magazine, which comes with a lot of things, like, for example, a comic, something to draw your own personal ninjas with, maybe your friends or something. Then you've also got posters. Like, for example, this very, very, very nice poster of the ninja with Pixel behind them. And we've also got another poster for the Bone Warrior. But as for everything else, for example, you have to see which is the correct coal. Now, I love this for the simple fact that they include some references. For example, a golden coal. We also get legacy coal. We get coal in Master Wu's beard, okay. This is a reference to one of the legacy coals, which is from the Epic Battle set. We also get a reference to Cole when he was a ghost as well. We have casual Cole as well. Cole with a shocked expression. I don't think we have that in any LEGO sets. But over here is the correct Cole, because this is a part of a game. And funnily enough, we have a reference to Dareth up here with, that little chain and star. I just love this game. It's so funny to me. We also get a reintroduction to the Dragon Hunters because, well, as we all know, this is the LEGO Ninjago Legacy magazine. So, if anything, they have to show off old villains and old allies as well. Like, for example, the Elemental Masters. And the Dragon Hunters, Garmadon's invasion back in Ninjago during Hunted. And we even have this. Some kind of time-traveling shtick. We have Crux and Acronics, Ninjroids, Stone Warriors, and Serpentine. And next issue is going to come with yet another Bone Warrior and Jay. I love collecting these magazines, but another reason why I love collecting these magazines is the minifigures. And usually they come in a paper bag, but this time they came in a collectible tin. I have another one of these collectible tins, but it has Lloyd and yet another Bone Warrior. So, with that, let's open this thing up and get those minifigures built up as well. No, you don't. So, these are the two minifigures that come in the set. We have a core version of Cole and a Bone Crusher this time. So, if anything, this is actually pretty cool because you get a spear for the Bone Warrior and you get an orange sword for Cole. I love the detail on these minifigures and I really like that they're reusing the Shintaro armor for the bad guy here. Even more so the crystallized helmet piece as well. As for Cole, there's nothing special about him. He's just the same core minifigure that we've been getting since 2020. At least the core suits finally made an appearance in Dragon's Rising during the beginning of it. I love these minifigures, alright? And I really hope to get more of the Bone Warriors, and especially more of the core sets, because I've really been lacking in getting those sets. I'm going to be honest here, not a fan of All Engines Go, alright? Haven't seen any of the show. And I'm really unfamiliar with the character of Tess. I've seen clips here and there about this character. But for me and probably many other people, she's nothing more than a Carly knockoff. And Nia, well, okay, I'm not really a fan of the design in All Engines Go. And even more so, I think this is the only Nia I am going to have in terms of All Engines Go merchandise. Who knows? I might get the original version of Nia and probably even the original Diesel at some point. And if anything, if I ever get more of the All Engines Go characters or even doubles of them, I will take them apart, remove these sorry excuse for wheels, and just replace them with normal, average, everyday engine wheels like we usually have. Now, if anything, let's get on with building this thing. So, here is the set all built up. Now, this set kind of ticks me off because of the fact that it's Trackmaster. I used to be a fan of Trackmaster. Believe me, I loved Trackmaster as a kid, but as an adult, I don't really like it anymore. To me, it's just another way to let your batteries rot if you're careless. But for the sake of, well, first of all, getting Nia and even more so some rolling stock, I thought, why not? Alright, might as well risk it for the biscuit just this once. And even more so to get a gantry crane to maybe put it on my Brandon Dock set whenever I do that, and whenever I have the opportunity to do a remake. So basically, she just has that cargo, she puts it in there, and then up Nia goes for her next journey and all that stuff. So, let's take away the truck for a moment, take a look at Nia. Now, I'll say it, she is quite detailed for what it's worth. As for the wagon, I don't know what's up with these sets having wagons like this. But it's honestly a nice way to have some rolling stock. So, I don't mind at all, really. And as for Tess, okay, Tess is a character who's rather fussy from what I can tell in the show. She doesn't like being late, she loves being on time with everything, including lifting and loading cargo. So, yeah, in all honesty, I'm not really a fan of Tess when they could have just used Carly. Why on earth did they need to introduce another gantry crane when, first of all, Carly is right there, and second of all, why on earth introduce another gantry crane if you were going to introduce Beresford as well? Yeah, they introduced Beresford into the All Engines Go series. Jesus. But I love this set for what it's worth. Okay? I got this set for 20 euros. 2 characters, a cargo truck, and some Trackmaster track. That's a good deal. That's a good deal for an All Engines Go set. Next up will be a shocker for most of you. Phillip. And what's even more shocking is that this is a Trackmaster model. I'm not known for collecting Trackmaster, am I? And if I hear in the comment section, but on Christmas Day, didn't you get a Trackmaster remote control Percy? Well, yeah. But that was a gift from my sister-in-law. And I loved it very much. I even picked it out myself. Me! I picked it out! And if anything, when my father saw this at a shop called Talida, I was ecstatic. And I was even more so confused because this is a toy from 2015. How did I find this toy 8 years later? Here's what I have to say. I do not know, and I do not care. I love this model for what it's worth. So, let's get around to it. So, here's Phillip. Now, I adore the model. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's adorable. Okay, it's not as adorable as the Playrail model with the front coupling and the chirring sound, but I honestly cannot deny the fact that this is... Phillip is one of the most adorable engines to ever be on the show, okay? Just look at this dude. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that face. Oh my god, bro. Now, this model usually takes AAA batteries, and I don't have any AAA batteries with me. I do have screwdrivers, but I don't have AAA batteries. And the rolling stock he comes with, quite nice as well. We have a Blue Mountain Quarry truck with, well, some rubble from the quarry, and we even have some crates which are in a truck from the Blue Mountain Quarry. Must be some supplies. Now, 18 euros for a 3-pack from 2015, that's a good deal, alright? I'm lucky I bought this. And no, you're not hearing incorrectly, that is the sound it makes when it rolls along. Now, before we get into the last few Thomas items, I would like to take a detour for a moment to go and show you this book that I got, well, that my father got me from a charity shop. Percy and Harold's Race. This is based off the Reverend Wilbert Awdry story of Percy and Harold. And along with that book, I got Pinkie Pie from the Cutie Mark Crew range. Well, not really from the Cutie Mark Crew range, but more the Cutie Mark Crew range that came as McDonald's toys. Yep, I'm checking the licensing now. 2018 Hasbro and McDonald's. So, my father got me these two for €2. I'm happy. Now, here we have the second to last item. This is Percy and Bruno. I bought this pack because of these two. I'll get into the reason why now. Okay, this is going to be my first and last time ever reviewing a Thomas & Friends All Engines Go Trackmaster item. Okay, more Trackmaster reviews will come, but they won't be All Engines Go related. They will be original series related. But as for this one, as for the push-alongs, well, any will do. All Engines Go, original series, I love them both. But as for the Trackmasters, I'd rather much find more of the original series ones than the All Engines Go ones. These two will be the only All Engines Go Trackmaster models I own. So, first up, we have Percy, and wow, I don't really like the proportions on this. It's just so... I don't know how to describe it. I prefer the push-along model, being honest. But at least the face is nice. He's looking back at Bruno, just seeing how he's doing. But look at this. What is with this long-ass coupling? It makes no sense. Okay, it makes no sense with this long-ass coupling. But I still like the model. Alright? Even more so the... It takes... I think it takes 2 AAAs or 3 AAAs. I don't really know because I haven't really been keeping up with Trackmaster after, 2015. I've been more into the take and play and push-along models as of recent. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how many batteries this Percy takes anymore. The truck is pretty nice. I do like these gritted wheels that he has, and these have been a thing since 2020 or 2019. or even 2018 because of Rebecca. And I do like the logo that it comes with. Sure, it's tarp, but I like it. And Bruno, oh my god. Bruno, in my opinion, is the piece de resistance on this thing. Okay, the wheels, they're very whack. But I still like it. The detail really needs to be painted here in some instances. I love Bruno's. Just look at this guy. I love him. Okay? I love that he uses his lamp to show his emotions. And even more so, I just love the detail on him. The planks of wood, the windows, showing that this is a real Pennsylvanian caboose. I don't get the number 43. Maybe he was built in 1943, but I have no idea because there is no lore in All Engines Go. Everything is broken. This is a good 3-pack though, and I recommend it for anyone who is a Percy fan and who want to get introduced to Bruno. Thank goodness the final product is from the original series, alright? So that I don't get smothered in hate. I don't want to be hated, okay? I want to be loved. But in all seriousness though, please do not hate me for the All Engines Go stuff, because I still love the original series and I really hold it near and dear to my heart. So, for the final product, we have the collectible railway Stanley. This thing arrived today. Yeah, it arrived in the post. I didn't buy it from anywhere. My father bought it from AliExpress just a few weeks ago, like maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it finally came! I'm happy! Now, there's another product that will be arriving soon and is a replacement for one of the engines in my collection. But this Stanley is made to replace the taken place Stanley because of the fact that the magnets are too jarring to see on the model. So I decided to opt for this Stanley, but this time with the Adventures couplings. So with that out of the way, let's get them out of that packaging. For my third collectible railway item I had bought off of AliExpress, this is one of the best. I mostly love this model because of the fact that it's very streamlined, it's very sleek. I'm not really a fan of the fact that the design had to be butchered a bit, but still, this is what I would consider Stanley. This little engine who can do a ton of big things. The detail is nice, the handrails are excellent, so is the detail on the sides. The nameplate showing his name, the face is adorable. And even more so, well, the name is shown at the bottom, the copyright is 2014, and you can easily tell the rivets. The couplings are also very nice. Plastic couplings are something that's kind of revolutionary. Not really revolutionary because of the fact that they were introduced in Ertel way before these existed. But I don't care. I don't care. I love this Stanley. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Now, with that, thank you all so very much for watching. Now, I'm ending with the 2 push-along models next to each other because of the fact that I'm not really a fan of the motorized stuff. You guys already know this. But in any case, this was a big one. I'm about to pass out after the excellent day I've had. This is Nostalgic, signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never. Oh.